If you own a Steam Deck, this has probably happened to you before. That sinking feeling when you're in the middle of an epic boss fight and this happens. The Steam Deck is an amazing portable device, but let's be real, the battery life is its biggest weakness. And after 4 years of using mine everywhere from airplanes, the beach, my car and my couch, I found the perfect power setup that keeps me gaming no matter what. Today I'm showing you the 4 power accessories that completely eliminated my Steam Deck battery anxiety, and the star of the show is this 20,000 mAh power bank from Jsaux. It's been my constant companion for years. But we're also going to look at a 100-watt charger that lives in my bag, a 90-degree adapter that might save your USB-C port, and this little guy that has literally saved a weekend at my grandma's house. Yes, really. Now this is the Jsaux power bank. It's a 20,000 mAh power bank with 65 watts power delivery, and it's been an absolute game changer for how I use my Steam Deck ever since I got it for my original LCD Steam Deck years ago. First, let's talk capacity. 20,000 mAh sounds like a big number, but what does that actually mean for your Steam Deck? Now the LCD Steam Deck has a 40 Wh battery and the OLED has a 50 Wh battery. That 20,000 mAh number is measured at the power bank's internal battery voltage, which is around 3.7 volts. So a 20,000 mAh bank is roughly 74 Wh on paper. But once it converts that power and tries to output it via USB-C, you lose some of that energy to efficiency. So in real life, you get about 60 to 65 Wh usable. So the Jsaux power bank can do roughly 1.5 charges on the LCD or a bit over 1 full charge on the OLED, depending on what you're doing while charging. And even though this power bank supports 65 watts power delivery, both Steam Decks top out at 45 watts charging, so you're not charging faster than that, you just guaranteed the bank can keep up even while you play. In terms of speeds, from completely dead to 100%, it takes about 2 hours and 15 minutes when the deck is off, or about 3 hours if you're playing while charging. What I actually do is I play until my deck hits around 20%, then plug in the power bank and just keep playing. It charges while I play, and I can get about 2 more hours of total gaming time before the power bank itself needs a recharge. The form factor is perfect, it's about the size of a pretty large phone, but it fits in any back pocket and has this handy display that shows exactly how much charge is left and what wattage is delivering. And it's not just for the Steam Deck. This charges my other handhelds, my AirPods, my phone, or even my laptop. It's become the only power bank I travel with, and you can buy this for between $60 and $70 on Jsaux official website, and it's one of the cheapest options when it comes to power banks with this amount of output. I've used this on long flights, 12-hour travel days, weekends away from home, and those lazy Sundays when I just don't want to get off the couch to find a wall outlet. Is the single most used handheld accessory I own. Now when you are near a wall outlet, this is what you want. The Ugreen Nexalt 100-watt charger with built-in retractable cable. The Steam Deck comes with a 45-watt charger, which is fine, but this one is 100 watts, which means it can power multiple devices at once without losing charging speeds. What makes this one special is the retractable cable. No more tangled mess in your bag, no more forgetting your cable at home. It extends to about 1 meter and it retracts with a satisfying click. As someone who's lost count of how many cables I've left in hotel rooms, this is brilliant. It also has 2 additional USB-C ports and a USB-A port, so you can charge your deck, your phone and power bank all at once from a single wall outlet. For travel, this is basically perfect. Is it really necessary? No, the stock charger works fine, but for $60 to $70, the convenience of that retractable cable and the extra ports make it worth if you're a frequent traveler or you just want to clean up your cable mess. Now this tiny $8 accessory might save you hundreds in repairs. This is the Jsaux 90-degree USB-C adapter. I have the Jsaux one, but any 90-degree USB-C adapter will do the job. Here's the problem. When you charge a Steam Deck while playing in handheld, the cable sticks straight out and it puts stress on the USB-C port, especially if you're moving around while playing. If you're playing something intensive, this can happen a lot. Over time, this can loosen the port or even damage the internal connection. And Steam Deck repairs, they're not cheap. This adapter redirects the cable down along the bottom of the deck, eliminating that leverage point. It sits flush, it doesn't interfere with your grip, and it just makes sense. I use this very often when I'm charging and playing at the same time. It's a small quality of life improvement that might just extend the life of your deck's USB-C port. For the price, it's a no-brainer. I think I actually got this for free with the Jsaux mod case 2 years ago, but you can find it standalone either on their website or you can find something similar to that on Amazon. Just make sure that it can actually sustain the same power output as the power bank or at least the Steam Deck. I think this is absolutely worth it, provided you don't lose it somewhere at the bottom of your bag. And finally, this is the adapter that saved a weekend at my grandma's house. Yes, really. It's a simple micro USB to USB-C adapter, and in 2026, that sounds useless, right? Who still has micro USB? Well, my grandma does. Here's the scenario. You're visiting family, you forgot your charger, your power bank is dead, and your Steam Deck is at 8%. But your grandma still has her old phone charger from 2015, micro USB, probably 10 watts, definitely not fast charging, but it works. Now, I've been preaching about power banks and nice chargers, and I was the one that ended up not having any of that, but I did have this. With this tiny $5 adapter, that ancient charger becomes a Steam Deck lifeline. Is it slow? Painfully. Will it charge while you play? Definitely not. But overnight? Yeah, you'll wake up to a fully charged Steam Deck. It's the ultimate better than nothing backup that takes up zero space in your bag. You might actually end up losing it in one of your pockets, and hopefully one day soon everything becomes Type-C so you wouldn't have to use this, but it's still nice to have. This isn't going to be your primary charging solution, this is your oh crap, I'm stuck insurance policy, and for $5 it saved me more times than I care to admit. Now the total cost of everything has come to about $120–130. It has quickly accumulated, so if you're on a budget, here's what I would prioritize. I think the must-have is the power bank. That solves 90% of battery anxiety, and I highly recommend getting the 90-degree adapter and the micro USB to Type-C adapter as well. One could potentially save you hundreds in repairs, and the other one will save your sanity if you find yourself stuck back in time. I think the 100 watts charger is nice to have, but it's definitely not necessary. If you travel a lot, if you want to minimize your cable mess, definitely get it, but other than that, you really don't need it. Honestly, if you can only buy one thing, get the power bank. It's transformed how and where I use my Steam Deck, and everything else is just icing on the cake. Now I've left links to everything in the description. The Jsaux power bank are affiliate ones, and if you choose to buy using them, you'll be directly supporting me and the channel. If you found this helpful, hit the like and subscribe button. I'm doing Steam hardware, Steam Deck and handhelds content every week, from performance guides to news and to accessory reviews. And let me know in the comments, what's your power setup? Did I miss anything essential? Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.